just stopping to use the bathroom on the side of the road, and in a break in traffic here, I'll get everything down there. Down there, there's a big log I got to walk across, and I'm not doing that with a backpack, because I'll fall into that creek for sure. So there's this large retaining wall part here. I'll lower the gear down. I got 100 feet of paracord. I'll take it right down there. That's the goal. Bag here. It's broken. So do this. Did I mention I don't like heights? Okay. More traffic coming, so just going to play it cool. Right down there is where I'm dropping it. Okay. Just waiting for these next few vehicles. I'm going to drop this down and crawl across the log. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Get to the bottom. And we're going to leave this tied up so I can hoist the stuff up tomorrow. Okay, that's perfect. No one's the wiser. Right, there goes my ride. And here's the feeling. Good heavens, what have I done? Okay. It's not locked, so that's great. We came to check this out the other day, and I could set up right in here, but the graffiti's not that good. I like the kitty, but there's a better spot right by the river. But I got to cross the log to get there. Well, let's hope everything goes to plan. This log is placed here for the fish habitat. So we'll walk across it, but we won't disturb it. Might have been more concerned about that log than I should have been, but don't want to lose everything in the river. Well, it's slippery. That worked perfectly. My first thought was to climb across this box culvert instead of taking the log, but I can't jump that high, and I don't have anything here I can use for a stool. So onwards we go. Now this is a bridge to King Thunder, if I've ever seen one. White noise of the river. Bridge overhead, but you can hardly hear the traffic, really. Firing with bench. I think this is going to be just fine. This looks like it's on just a little bit of a trail, so I'm not going to set anything up until it is nighttime and there shouldn't be anybody on the trails. Meantime, I'm going to tuck this backpack away and grab a garbage bag while there's light and pick up some stuff, because there is plenty here to be picked up. And that's my excuse. I'm on a self-appointed cleaning mission, and my ride never showed up, so I had to hunker down for the night. Empty spray paint. Half the reason for the rope is to haul the garbage up in the morning without plugging it up the side of the hill or across that log. But got one bag pretty much full. Let's look around. Moving down past where I'm going to sleep for the night, right by the fire, there seems to be enough firewood for that. Around this corner, it's the other side of the bridge. This dilapidated boardwalk is, I believe, part of the trail. Doesn't seem very well traveled, judging by the state of it. I'm not going much further. Sure, let's do it. Nothing to be concerned about. Worst is over. We're going to poke our head out the other side of the bridge here, and the trail continues on. The only reason for trails is because they usually go somewhere downright majestic. And I haven't traveled this one, so let's go for a bit. This trail is shockingly well maintained, aside from the rickety bridges, but the fact they're putting expanded metal on for grip tells me somebody cares, but it also tells me people will be down this trail. So nothing gets set up until dark, and oh wow, isn't this majestic? Explored the neighborhood a little bit here, and I think I'll get back to my bear spray. I should probably have that on me, because it's about that time of year, in that time of place, at that time of day, and get a little liquid courage up, I think, too. There we go, bear spray. Make sure it's pointed the right way for a quick draw. And that should have been on the whole time. Of course, don't do what Steve does, unless it's picking up garbage. Gladstone Brewing Company Pilsner. It's local. I just kind of find the local things that are Pilsners. Cheers, everybody. Step 2. A couple of hours of daylight left here, so I'll scavenge some firewood so I can have a nice little fire later to keep me company under this bridge. Just little pieces, but they'll work. They chopped the top off of this tree whenever they built the bridge, which has got to be over 10 years ago, and it's still going. Goes to show you, no matter what happens, if you're a tree, you can keep going. Trying to find a date on this bridge. Online, it told me this has been here since 2001. So that tree's really hanging on quite good. They sometimes put dates on the bridges. This is what you got to look out for. These widowmakers, that'll turn you into a ghost real quick. And if you're setting up a hammock or tent or anything, look for dead trees. See the woodpecker holes in there. That means they've been gone for a while, probably. And you've got to look up to the tops, see if they're dead or not. When in doubt, camp somewhere else. I can't get anywhere close to that bridge on this side to look for a date, but I'm guessing 2021. That's what I read online, so it's probably the case. Moss, nature's cushion. Never in my life did I think this would rank on the more relaxing of camping trips for me, but it really does. Aside from being on an active trail, there's not much going on here. I know I shouldn't be here, but I like to think that with this bag of garbage, I can say, "Oh, I'm with the Trail Saviors or something, an organization I just started. It's just me, and I camp out to stop people from littering and pick up garbage." I don't know. I might get a pass. Who knows? Or maybe I'll start a movement. We can all do this. But yeah, I tried to have a serious outdoors YouTube channel. I really did, guys. But here we are. I remember when the first stealth camping video went up, people were commenting, "Don't go for this low-hanging fruit. You're better than this, Steve." Here we are, like 3 years later, all kind of camping in unusual places. So I think it's fun. I think it's harmless, and you find little hidden gems like this. Like, who gets a private campsite like this? I don't know. I'm gonna go cook some food away from where I'm camping for the night because of the bear issue. I'm cooking over here, and it's definitely majestic. How about that? Texas and Mexico got together to consult on a cheese, and I really like that. Basically, gonna make a bunch of these by the creek, or as some people call it, trick. Texan/Mex cheese. Okay, that didn't work out very good. I'm gonna have to turn this down quite a bit. Aside from being burned on the bottom, it's actually really good. Right. Not bad. Perfect time to finish up eating because it is starting to rain. I'll grab my flashlights here and I'm gonna set up right here, which is away from the trail. There. This is going to be an awesome night. This is awesome. Under a bridge, all I hear is the sound of the rushing river. Occasional car overhead, but I can't hear that for the river. Oh. I think it's probably time to curl off and get ready for the morning. Wow. This is a great spot. Tucking down for the night. I'm packing bear spray because it's what we're allowed around here. And crawl into my sleeping bag. My alarm is set for really early in the morning because the trail is right there and we don't want any problems like that. So here's my pillow for the night. The jackets I was using, bear spray. Good. Things look good. Anyway. Well, good morning, everyone. It's coming to that time of year where it's pretty comfortable at night out here on the coast, so there's no worries about temperature, and I can use smaller sleeping bags, which is great. The noise was hit and miss last night. Most of it was pretty good, but occasionally a large truck would go by, and it would wake me up pretty much every time. But yeah, overall, the creek behind, or the river behind me, definitely drowned out a lot of the road noise. So certainly a better experience than the last week on the side of the highway there in the camouflage. So fire burned down pretty good last night. And oh, I don't want to get up, but I should because I'm right on the trail and I know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to walk by and I'm going to be embarrassed. So we're going to get up. I didn't know if I'd have cell service here, so I prearranged my pickup for 9 a.m. And he should be here fairly quick. Right on. I love leaving a place slightly less disgusting than when I showed up, so that's great. Oh, that's a little heavy. So I do have to give a large king-size shout-out to all of the folks that have donated to the Peer Donation Fund. Thank you guys very much. I had been calling it a different fund on the last few videos. If I'm not enjoying a beverage on the video, it doesn't really make sense to call it a beer fund, does it? So, did rain a little bit. Things are damp and moist out here. So, good thing for that bridge. Otherwise, I'd have been probably not having as good of a time. And yeah, my rope is still there, dangling from the top. And I somehow I'm going to figure out how to do this because we got a lot of stuff to haul up this morning. Yeah. I really doubt my muscular aptitude of placing both of these up the side of this thing for 50 feet. And I got a couple of options here. I can try and hope I have enough rope that I can pull more down and hoist one up at a time, or I can chance taking the backpack across that extra slippery log now that it's rained a little and hope I don't fall off. So probably what I'll do is I'm gonna wear the backpack going across the log. That should be okay. It's a lot lighter now than last night because drank a lot of water, ate a lot of food, and then when I get to the top, I'll hoist this one up with the rope. That makes sense to me. We'll see how it goes. That will work. That will work. Log was slippery yesterday when it was dry. All right. One down, one to go. Great. Five minutes till pickup time here. So, I don't see anybody up there yet, but I'll hook up. All right. It was a fine place for the night. My ride's here. Good stuff. We just gotta hoist up the garbage. Perfect. Hey. You know, just gotta hoist up the garbage. I'm really glad I didn't try to lift both of those up there. I am not that powerful, but yeah, conquered my fear of heights there. And thanks everybody for watching. If you like this type of stuff, please subscribe. And next week's will be better, I swear. Okay, I'm out of here. Thanks, guys.
Fat boy, I've fallen. Call for help. Fat boy, call for help. Fat boy.
Not America's #1 smart speaker. Fat Boy. America's #1 ice cream sandwich.
I told me he'd stay away from scolding. He's been pestering him. Is it all right?
I know.
I warned you from the start.
I just can't believe it. I've known him my whole life.
People fail. That's our curse. What would have happened if I wasn't here? Would you have told me?
I'm meeting him next week. Yes, I would have told you. I'll warn him off. I'll find what it takes. I'll get a number.
To know the number. We'd be vulnerable forever. You need to be protected.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
How nice for you.
Welcome to Camping with Steve. Camping in a dump truck parked on the side of the road today, thanks to Fast Eddie, who was very cooperative when I mentioned camping in dump truck. Surprisingly, he didn't have an issue with that. So it looks like it's broken down on the side of the road. getting dropped off here. I have my friend Scott drop me off and help me load some camp gear into the back of this. Let's go. Looks like we're just cleaning up garbage from the ditches. If I stand up, people can easily see me. So before I take my costume off, I'm going to set up the comm link so I can get the cameras rolling. And then I'll know if it's safe to pop my head up or not. But, you know, with the high-vis vest on, cones out, people are not going to stress too much if they see somebody walking around with a box of truck. And I'm going to place the cameras up there as well. These cameras have little lights on them, so I got that covered with electrical tape. So it'll still be obviously a ring camera, but on a big truck like this, I don't think they'll notice. I've got 2 lithium iron phosphate batteries here. I don't need those for just the communication setup. I need those for a cooking appliance I brought with me. Whoa, good morning. That power inverter is on, and it's rated for 3,000 watts, so I don't think we're going to have an issue here. Just waiting for the system to boot up, and later I'll bond the 2 batteries together with this jumper cable. That'll give me the 200 amps I need. Okay, now I got a live view of what's going on outside, so I can take off this costume. Now, this is a dump truck, so I don't know exactly what's spilled all there, but I have my suspicions. So I'm going to put the sleeping mat on the cleaner part. Prime example right there was a cyclist biking past, and I knew that I shouldn't be talking if somebody's biking or walking past like that. So I'm excited about this setup. Somebody has just pulled up behind. I've never used one of these smart home security systems before, but it has a nice feature where it will alert you if there's a person. So the cars don't set it off, but my phone goes off if there's a person walking or biking in front or behind the truck. So that's perfect. It cuts down on a lot of stress. If only it had a feature, bylaw officer behind you or in front of you. Being that this is a big steel bucket on the back of the truck, it could give off a little coldness at night. Guaranteed certified rated for minus 10 Celsius, 14 Fahrenheit. That means 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. Let's be honest. I hear a helicopter. That's the only thing that could catch me. And I doubt they're looking for people camping in the back of dump trucks. A little bit of a clear break in traffic here. Now, if I could stand up more comfortably, this would be my view. But I gotta lay low. I'm gonna be hunkered down here, staying low for the next hour or so, because there are fancy houses to the left, fancy houses to the right. Here I am on a Sunday night, and the sun's gonna set around an hour. Then in twilight, we can poke our head around for a little bit of adventure. In the event of rain, I've got these magnets, a tarp here. cover this up quite easily, and these magnets that hold the other end